Hey everyone, welcome back. You know how much we love digging into the unexpected stories behind everyday things?
Yeah, those things we just take for granted.
Exactly. And today we're going deep on something I bet you have in your kitchen right now.
Let me guess. Spatula.
Close. We're talking Tupperware.
Ah, Tupperware, those colorful, durable containers.
And get this, if you stacked up all the Tupperware ever sold, it'd be over 3,000 times taller than the Eiffel Tower.
Wow, that's a lot of leftovers.
Right. So to guide us through this plastic fantastic journey, we're diving into a podcast episode called How Tupperware Changed the World.
Should be fascinating to uncover the story behind such an iconic brand.
Totally. So rewind with me to 1946. Earl Tupper creates this stuff, right? But what's interesting is he uses polyethylene.
Polyethylene, wasn't that basically industrial waste back then?
Pretty much, a byproduct of oil refining.
Huh. So he saw value in something everyone else was tossing aside.
Right. Like talk about finding treasure in the trash.
It's a classic story of innovation, isn't it? Seeing potential where others don't.
Absolutely. And then there's that airtight seal, the burping seal as they call it.
Yes. A game changer for food storage.
But here's the thing, even with a great product, Tupperware didn't become a household name right away.
You're right. It took someone with a vision to really make it take off.
Enter Brownie Wise. This woman was a marketing genius.
Oh, absolutely. The legendary Tupperware parties.
Those were like social events, right? More than just shopping.
Exactly. Wise understood the power of community,
Yeah.
especially for women at a time when their roles were changing so much.
So it was like a chance to connect, share tips, and buy some cool containers.
Totally. It was brilliant. It tapped into this desire for both socializing and indie entrepreneurship.
Like you could be a stay-at-home mom and run your own business.
Exactly. The Tupperware party model, it's been replicated so many times since.
Yeah, it's like the blueprint for social selling, even today.
It's amazing how relevant that model still is.
Speaking of amazing, how about this? Tupperware in space.
Wait, really?
Yeah. NASA used it to store food for astronauts.
Huh, that makes sense. You need something durable, reliable, to keep things fresh in, well, space.
Right, so those burping seals, not just for leftovers anymore.
Haha, yeah. Space-age food storage.
And get this, there's even a Cold War connection.
A Cold War connection? How so?
Well, the Eisenhower administration, they saw Tupperware parties as this, like, symbol of American prosperity.
Interesting, like a way to boost the economy and morale.
Exactly, projecting an image of abundance and innovation.
So these little containers, they become part of this bigger geopolitical narrative.
It's crazy, right? How something so seemingly simple can be tied to such big historical events.
Absolutely. It shows how deeply intertwined everyday objects are with the world around us.
Totally. But gotta admit, some of the stories about Tupperware get a bit out there.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Like, some folks believe Tupperware could, like, preserve relationships.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe not quite that powerful.
Right. But it shows you the kind of cultural hold it had, right?
It became more than just a product. It was aspirational, a symbol of a certain lifestyle.
And speaking of holding on to things, have you heard about Tupperware collectors?
Oh, yeah. Some of those vintage pieces go for serious money.
It's wild. Thousands of dollars for a piece of plastic.
It's that nostalgia factor, you know? These objects evoke memories, feelings of a different time.
That maybe seems simpler or more hopeful.
Exactly. Plus, some of those designs were pretty cool.
They were. So when you look back, Tupperware, it's more than just containers, right?
It really is. It's innovation, marketing brilliance, and a reflection of so many cultural shifts.
From the post-war boom to changing roles for women.
It makes you wonder what everyday items today will have that kind of impact in the future.
Right. What will people look back on with that same fascination?
It's a great question to ponder. It reminds us that even the simplest things can have a surprisingly rich story.
And that even a humble plastic container can leave its mark on history.
Absolutely. So next time you reach for that Tupperware, take a moment to appreciate its unexpected journey.
And who knows, maybe you've got a future collector's item in your cupboard.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of Tupperware.
And until next time, keep exploring the hidden stories all around you.